Whew, it is a hot day. How's everyone doing out there? Today is July 1st, 2019. Welcome to the van, my abode. Glad to have you. So this is just a quick video on my NoFap progression. It's been 120 days and I just wanted to share some more. I mean, my last video was 90 days and now I just kind of want to share 3 things that have been instrumental on the path. And I think it's about time to, I think for me, I just need to share. I feel like I have a block. As the more you go down this rabbit hole, red pill, whatever you want to call it, conspiracy, food, health, all of it, the whole spectrum, there's so much information to digest that I don't really talk to anyone. When I do, I don't know, it doesn't really come out the way that people just are so, they don't want to listen to it. They don't even want to entertain the ideas. So it's really difficult to find a space to just share what it is that you're channeling. So this is about that. And this is about NoFap. So let's get into it. The first thing for me would be your vision is extremely potent, clear. You can see for miles, when you're doing NoFap, and especially when you get down. And let me tell you something, like 120 days is not that great of a feat. Like everyone's just like, yeah, if you get to 90 days or 100, I mean, yeah, cool, that's fine, whatever, that's like, cool, like, it's not that great of a feat. I mean, people should be doing decades of this shit. It just shows you how sick we are as a people, how it's hard for men to go a week without relapsing, It just shows how sick we are. We're so addicted to the food, we're so addicted to all this distraction, this entertainment, that we blind ourselves from our true potential. And when you get to this point, your vision, you see your potential. Like, you see your full-on fucking potential and what you're capable of. And that's just a great reminder, because the vision is you're returning to yourself. You're returning to who you are, your true you. Simple. Number 2, I'd say, would be when you start NoFap, you arrange the ingredients of your life. You're arranging everything in your life, and it starts to just unfold. And number 2, you're at a higher intensity of living, which means you're gonna create at such a high level of intensity. And I noticed that with my own artwork, with my own creative expression, whether it's through modeling or doing video work or doing a casting for some sort of acting gig or whatever. Like, I feel more light. I feel more myself. I feel ready to give my genuine creation, and I don't feel blocked up. I don't feel anxious or it just comes, the flow is just natural. It's more fluid, comes out of me and I have this higher beat. And it comes back to the heart. The heart leads you in this reality. It is the direction of where you go. And that's something you shouldn't have to be afraid of. You also have to remember, like, even growing out your hair. When you start to grow out your hair, your body doesn't have to allocate that energy to growing out its hair anymore. Now it can focus on this new level of energy, and it's always going to keep accelerating to new levels of manifestation. So when you start to, and it also depends on your chart too, astrology, like where you were born, if you're a generator, a producer, what you are. I'm on the streets. And yeah, I just feel like you get to know yourself and you'll know what you want to create. You'll just know what you want to do, and how it's going to flow through you depends on how much respect you give to your energy. And it goes too with people. Like, you know, they talk about how there's like bad food combinations. Well, there's bad people combinations. So just being mindful of where you're putting that energy. You don't want to be drained. And there are many ways to drain it, including the ejaculation, but I'm talking like just being on your phone, listening to certain music, watching movies. Those are other forms of distraction and filling the void. And the longer you go on NoFap, the more you are just intentional with your time. Your values just change, and so you're not going to be spreading yourself thin as you once did. You know, doing stuff here, going out here, talking to these people here. You just don't give a shit anymore. You're just on point. You're on point with the vessel, connected with the spiritual, and it's like this romance between the animated body, the beast, with what's going on in here, the consciousness up inside. And like there's this beautiful romantic dance that you're now in control of. I wouldn't say in control, it's just you're working with the Tao. So you don't have to control. It just, things just start to manifest because you're becoming more true. It's yourself. I don't know if I'm making sense. But let's just move to number 3. I think for number 3, it just becomes, life just becomes effortless, and you just learn the art of effortless living. You simplify your life, you simplify the things, and they just become easier. I think too, you have to trust. Like right now, it's July 1st. We have the new moon coming up tomorrow, along with the eclipse, and some big changes. It's the fire element, it's the fire season. We're in the summertime, and lots gonna go on here. We're in Cancer. I'm about to go on a long fast, an extended fast, and this is going to coincide with holding the seed, honoring the energy, and I'll just be frank, like I just quit my job. I just had to trust it, and because of the NoFap, it reminded me that it's not where I was supposed to be. And so I made a decision that I needed to take some time for myself and really accelerate my healing. And usually this is the time that since like 2014, I've been doing fasts in the summer. And it's time to do another fast, another challenge, and to get back to wholeness, to homeostasis for me. And I'll be doing that for the entire month of July. And I just have to trust my path. This is just what I gotta do, you know? Everyone's gonna be different, but this is something that I gotta do. You'll notice on my channel, fasting and health and semen retention, and then going down different pockets of the rabbit hole, if you wanna call it conspiracies or mud flood or the Tartaria, you know, flat earth. It goes on. There's so many little pockets, but they all have their own story, and just to be well balanced, and just to see it for what it is. It's really amazing. Yeah, anyway, I just I don't even know if I got to my point of the video. It's like 10 minutes in, but yeah, I just wanted to share, keep on the path. Don't run away from it. Even if you relapse, cool, fucking get back on it. Like, who gives a shit? Just keep going. Yeah, try new things. Trust the connections with the people around you, who you attract, and also trust yourself when people do come around you. Like, just, you gotta really be in tune with what's going on, and it'll help you navigate the path a little easier. So enjoy the summer, enjoy July. I'm gonna do a post every day of the fast. Just kind of share my thoughts. Really, it's just to document me and to stay true to the duration that I want to go, and it just helps me to stay accountable. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, feel free to comment. You can send something to my email, and if you just want to have just some sort of feedback, it'd be great. Thanks, guys. Giving back the love.